Hi, so I'm at one of my favorite places to stop when I'm doing a particular bike run or route. And this is, as you can see, it's kind of overcast, so it may be a little bit hazy. The beautiful Chateau Saint-Michel, not Saint-Michel, Chateau Sainte-Cécile, which to me means Saint Cecile. Now it says Maison d'Hôtel or Dotes. It's used for weddings. I've seen that, but I haven't, and it's the height of summer, and I have not seen it used as a bed and breakfast, and I think it is advertised that way. It is such a shame because it's stunning, and there's just so much, there's a lot of grounds, but it's just a stunning chateau, right? We can all agree. And then when you look across the way, everything about this location is stunning. Got the beautiful stone wall, this road into the vineyards. So I am always coming here to like take a little break when I'm biking. And I'm in a village right now, so I'm doing a lot of outdoor biking and hiking, and that's how I'm spending my time. I'm in a village for the summer. I wanted to get out of Marseille because I still didn't have a lease yet in Marseille. And Marseille seems to be a place that people exit in the summertime if they can, because it's like hot city. So even though it's on the water, it's still city. But one thing I just wanted to talk about, so I kind of jump-started my French language learning because of this incident. My host where I'm staying is a musician, and he sent me an invite. He's on vacation right now, but when he comes back, he's in a band. He also is a guitarist, and he's going to be playing. And it looks like it's going to be on somebody's property, which is about a half an hour from the village that I'm in. And you do need a car. There's no public transport. This is all like vineyards and upscale around here. So, and people have cars. And I don't. And it's the kind of thing what the French love to do is to bring their food and their wine and come as either a group of friends or family, and they congregate and tables are set up, and they will have some sort of impromptu or almost impromptu thing where it's totally free, but you're bringing all your own stuff, down to tablecloths and dishware and everything. Not elaborate necessarily. It could be on plastic if you want, I suppose, but it'll be like a dinner and then this concert. And I know everybody's going to be French. And I have so fallen down, I haven't tried to pick up a dedicated class to learn French. I had it back in college, not good enough. And I'm surprised even at my own, I didn't think almost a year in I would be such a lazy ass. I really didn't. I didn't like, this is not me. But it is me. So it actually lit a fire under my butt because I'm like, I can't integrate until I really can start. Like, I feel overwhelmed, the notion of asking him, can I go with friends? And like, there's a whole night of French where nobody that I'm surrounded by would speak a word of English, and it's a lot to take in, like to just hear French and to be the only one there that's not of that ilk. It'll just be, I just know myself. Maybe somebody else could just, whatever, here I am with a glass of wine, but not me. I'll just feel so like trying to understand what people are saying and feeling like a loser and feeling just I know it'll be overwhelming, but I'm going to ask him because maybe there will be English speakers. I don't know when he comes back. However, I now have signed up with a French teacher who's going to teach me, do 2 online 1-hour Zoom calls to talk, and then I'll have my workbooks and everything, because I'm giving myself a year as my goal to become kind of fluent, like, so that I can converse and feel not embarrassed by my lack of not having this skill. And it's preventing me from integrating with France, and the French people. And this is my country. I need to know the language. So for people who don't move to a country and then even desire to learn the language that they're in so that they can integrate, I actually don't understand that, because you will always feel isolated. I feel the isolation, and I now can pinpoint as to certain things, because this is a host offering me some friendship, and to get friendship into the French community is good and is not easy to come by. And I see that my communication skills now are an issue. And I'm like, oh my God, after so long, I'm finally getting the kind of, connections that will lead me to have a life here. And now I've fallen short because I don't have the communication skills to just naturally start hanging out with French people. I now have to learn the language. So at least on the plus side, at least that part is happening, where, because they say French people they are aloof, but then once you get to know them, and if you become friends, you can be friends forever. Different than the US, which is superficial friendliness, and then it may not last, and you may have a bunch of superficial stuff happening. So I prefer this, and you never know where it's going to come from. And to just start building some connection with Frenchmen is very important if I'm going to become a citizen here. So that's all I have to say for today. And again, the lovely Chateau Sainte Cécile with a little bit of sunshine now. It's a beautiful way to end this video. Ciao.